Let's see if I remember how to go live. I'm excited. We have our new room set up. Wait a second, wait for it to come into the shot. Y'all see that candle? Hey, it's cozy. Look at that. It's a good time. Hello, my friends. I don't remember the last time I went live. It's been a very long time. And the reason why, if y'all ever wonder why I don't do more lives, because what I do is usually pretty educational, and I try to go really in depth, and then I feel really bad when I'm not answering all of the questions, and then some of you get upset with me, and it breaks my heart when y'all get upset with me. I love y'all so much. Hello, my friends. What are y'all up to? Oh, I didn't look at the number of little friends we have. Here's quite a bit. Hi. So I'm just gonna I was gonna do makeup, but you know what? See, I'm reading. It smells like Valentine's Day candies because I got it around Valentine's Day. Anyways, I was gonna say, I think I want to just go around and maybe just look at my room. I kind of rearranged it. I don't want y'all to think I have a room that's this beautiful, magnificent, flawless situation. It's really not. I don't have that. But I do have a nice, fun little collection. And we can look at it. What time is it? It is 1:55. Oh, fun fact. The last time I did a live, I think it was on my old phone, and you couldn't see what time it was. Hey. Aw, I'm just reading some of your stuff. Thank you guys so much. Y'all are so sweet. Hey, Jackie. Hi. I wash the skincare brushes every single time I use them. So when it's done here, I'm going to go wash it. But I really do the same with my makeup brushes too. But I understand that we can't always do that. Okay, let's go look at this room. Right now, where are those goblins? We got goblins in here. I just kind of rearranged it. And the reason I rearranged it is because I wanted something a little more cozy. I've just been so focused on education, and it's literally been like me right here for I don't even know how long. But even I'm like, this is a little dark, a little dreary. So now I have my natural light, and it's just a little cozy. So I'm going to show you what we got here. So some of you actually thought that these were books. These aren't books. Let's go take a closer look at them because there's some like really fun vintage stuff. But then that's not even my real vintage stuff because I have that like airtight in the closet. So that'll be another live. But let me read a couple comments. I don't want y'all to get upset with me. Let's see. Somebody asked about cleaning the brushes. I have a reel on that for sure. And then if you don't want to scroll as far, if you go check Rose and Ben Beauty page, you'll see it a lot quicker. And I show you how I wash the puff, and then I show you how I wash the brushes, and it's 2 separate videos. Yeah, everybody thinks that these are books. Okay, let's walk over here. But again, please don't think I'm ignoring you. I don't know what it is. I can't handle thinking that y'all think I'm ignoring you, but we're just gonna go over here. So if you have a question, just wait a second because we're gonna talk about these palettes. Okay, are we ready? Okay. I'm like, I can't get it to turn. I feel like my mom on FaceTime. Okay, there we go. So let's start. I'm just trying to think about what is. So, oh yeah, these are a little vintage, these Kevin Aquan ones. Those have been around for a while. And I just always thought it was so pretty to see, look at this, a mess though. See, they are gonna judge me. But what happens is I'll open them and then they get a little wild, but we'll clean that up later. This is not a judgment place. We're all friends here. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. I think I've had this since Il Maquillage launched. And you know what? Let's look at it. You know what? This isn't a bad palette. It was actually a really good palette. Isn't that pretty? It was really nice. They're super soft. So if you've ever wondered about the foundation, it's actually not my favorite, But this was actually surprise. I wiped my finger off. I have a little makeup towel. This was actually surprisingly good. Okay, back over here. I'll put that away in a little while. Look at this. We have the chocolate bars. I don't even know how old this one is. I have some newer ones and some older ones too. I can't do this. I need help. I need an extra set of hands. Will y'all come help me? Oh yeah, this is a really, really, really old one. Oh my gosh. I don't even remember the last time I used this. I don't think I want to use it. It looks terrifying. Let's put that back. That's just for looking at. This was actually one of my favorite collections of all time. This was the Beetlejuice Milk Cosmetics. Oh my gosh, we have to open these. This is so much fun. Oh my gosh. Here, let me see if I can just put y'all here. Oh Lord, I'm gonna have to blow out this candle. See, I knew it. Oh, see, it's Valentine's Day hearts. I just lit it for the first time. I'm gonna have to put it over here. We're gonna be lighting things on fire. Just a second, my friends. It is, and this isn't even my old stuff. I'm glad y'all are enjoying this. Here, let me just make sure that y'all can see. Okay, there we go. Now I got two hands, but I want to turn it towards the light. Please have grace for me. I'm trying my best. I'm gonna get better at this, but this, look, I broke it and I fixed it. Let me see if I can get y'all over more in the light. Pretty, right? Ah, I love it. And then let's look at the other one. I remember the other one was actually my favorite. Sorry for the loud noises. I'll try to be more mindful. Okay, this one. This was such a good palette. These grays, so good. I kind of want to do a look with this palette, but then I hate bringing out my archive, and the reason why is because y'all can't get it, and then it just makes me sad. Isn't that pretty? That was one of my faves. Okay, let's move on. Candles, okay, we're all good. Let's see, what else do we have? This is really fun, and you know, I have a couple friends on here that can usually help me answer questions. I see some of my most familiar faces, so if y'all can help answer questions too, I would be forever grateful. Look, I used the heck out of this one. This one was one of my favorites from Natasha. There we go, towards the light. Isn't that pretty? This one was so good. But you know what? Okay, see that hard pan? That's when I used, I'm just gonna say it. That's when I used to use other brushes. There's the light. But I haven't used this. Does anybody know what year this one launched? The Tropic palette? Because this was actually one of my favorites of all time. Okay, I'm going to read a couple of comments. Hang on, let me put this back. I feel like I'm going to drop them, and I love them so much, I don't want to drop them. Let me think if I can find an older one that y'all might. No, let me look here. Oh, Catherine, I don't have a go-to palette. I'm just always changing what I like. Everybody thinks they're books. I read palettes. Hi. Hey, Nicole. I don't get rid of makeup after the expiration date because I like to keep it. I don't use it. I haven't used any of these palettes in a very long time. But if you've ever wondered about expiration dates, it's usually on the actual box, not on the palette. It'll be on the box that it comes in. Which ones were these? I think these are discontinued now. Oh, wait, I think these are ColourPop. Let's check. Yeah, these are ColourPop. These are like the original first round of their singles. That's really, really cool, actually. Good time. Man, this is like memory lane for me. Thank you. Okay, what else do we have? I thought this would be more fun than just doing makeup, because we do makeup all the time. Plus, I have a lot of stuff I need to film today. Good stuff. Okay, I haven't even used this, and this isn't old, but I don't know what I did to it. I really, please don't be judging. But isn't that pretty? Let's find some light. Isn't that gorgeous? This one is from Adept Cosmetics. I'm just gonna hold it up so you can see. Adept, if you want a screenshot. Spring 2018 for that Natasha Denona palette. And I'm trying to figure out what this one's called. It's just called the Stella from Adept Cosmetics. It's so beautiful. In fact, I'm gonna put that over here on my vanity. Okay, let's keep going because we have some Natasha Denona ones. I'm sorry, Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm gonna read a couple. Adept is awesome. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This Alyssa Edwards ABH palette was a workhorse for me. This is actually one of the best black eyeshadows. But again, when they're discontinued, it's just so hard to use them because everyone is like, hey, what is this palette? What is this palette? And then you're using it and it's discontinued and it's so sad. Does anybody remember what year this one was? Again, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Alyssa Edwards palette. I will never have the heart to get rid of this because it was just, I loved it. I loved the primaries that were in there and it was just so pretty. Oh, you had that, ma'am. Why did you get rid of it? Why aren't you just collecting like me? Here's an oldie but a goodie. Okay, we're gonna come back to ABH, but oh my gosh, look what I still have. Who remembers this? Dose of Colors, Desi Katie. Oh my gosh. I went to town on this palette. And look, I didn't even ever hit pan because they were so pigmented. This, oh my gosh, this color was wild. Here, sorry, we're at an angle. Try my best. Please be kind. Look at how pretty that, oh my gosh. Where has time went? Where has it gone? What were we doing? Having fun with makeup. That's what we were doing. I lost my makeup towel. There it is. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have? Let's look at some more ABH. Which one is this one? Of course. Is this my old one or my new one? This is a, no. Y'all want to see something really cool? Now, this is not discontinued, but this was the original. Okay, I have my original. I'm going to catch myself on fire. Hang on here. Whee! Look at this. The original Modern Renaissance. And look, I didn't really get mine that dirty. But I used the heck out of this. Classic. Does anybody remember what year this launched? Again, it's been around. Of course, they still have it, but I'm trying to remember what year. This is really fun. Y'all help me remember the year. Y'all are amazing. What else did we have here? I need to find the rest of my ABH palettes because I know I have more than that. What do we have here? Wait, I have the first Kylie palette. It's kind of interesting, right? Let's see, there it is. I think, no, her first one was the different ones, but I remember this being one of the first ones that was like, whoa, I have to have it. I beat this up. Look at that. We went to Makeup Town on that. I'm trying to remember what year this was. I think this was like 2017. Does it say on the back maybe? No. I'm trying to look. Oh, yeah, well, it says 2016, but that might have just been the trademark. If y'all remember, that'd be cool. What else we got? This one's kind of random. I don't know if y'all will remember this one. The Dose of Colors Ice Cream Palette. There's so many memories. I just remember sitting down and doing looks with these. I remember the looks vividly. I remember I did a really dark crease. It was like almost a cut crease, but it was just a little bit more blended. And then I did this on my lid, and then I just blended it out and transitioned it with this. I don't even know how long ago that was. Let's see if this one says 2013. But again, that might just be the trademark. Oh my gosh, if it's from 2013. Goodness gracious. What else we got here? Some of these aren't as vintage, some of them are. Let's see. Hey, this was actually my favorite palette that Kylie ever did. I feel like this one was just such good quality and the colors were so pretty. This one was my favorite. This is the Kindle palette. That one and the Freddy Krueger. What else we got? Wait, were these the first ones? This one? Wait, was that it? I don't remember. This one is the Kylie, I don't know. The middle one's called Blue Honey, and I remember it being that. Remember when her logo was that? Time is passing me by. Let's see, what else was really cool? This one's, oh wow, no, this one's cool. This one, I remember I saved and I saved and I saved. And I think this was my first Natasha Denona palette. And I remember at the time, I think it was like 130. Oh my God. Please, I don't know the price. I just know it was outlandish for me at the time, but I just knew that this was going to be it. And you know what? It was stunning, and it still is stunning, and I would still use it to this day. I will say it's a lot more powdery. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. See how it kind of sits up on my finger a little bit? It's more powdery than formulas today, but that's why I love makeup science. Things are always advancing. Which one was this one? This is the Star palette. Whew! What a time. What a time. Okay, let me see what else we got here. Oh, excuse me. I was drinking coffee again. Please be kind. This is not discontinued or not even that old. I think it's still available. But even if you don't enjoy cool tones, this is such a good palette to have to kind of ease into them. It's the ColourPop Stone Cold Fox. This is probably one of my favorite palettes of all time. Whew. It's a good time. Look, this is probably one of the best silvers ever. Look at that. And it's so affordable. I mean, it's so funny because that Natasha Denona palette, of course, it's older than this, so these formulas have even been more updated. But this performs now like a Natasha Denona palette from several years ago. It's interesting how that works. It's one of the things that's always fascinated me about makeup is how these advancements, they kind of trickle down over the years. What else do we have here? I feel like I have more. Oh, this was such a cool palette. Hold on. Don't be falling. I don't know if y'all will remember this. Okay, this one was so cool. This one was the Sephora Moschino collab. I never even used this. But this palette was so good. Speaking of silvers, this was a really good silver too. Let me get the light. There you go. This was such a good silver. I cannot get over it. I love this. And you know what? It didn't stay around for long, so I wasn't able to use it a lot. But it's in my collection now. I'll get it out and look at it every once in a while. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, speaking of, I have a lot of Kylie in my collection. I remember it was just the thing to buy these palettes. Now, this one was sent to me, but the first ones that you saw, I bought. But I actually love, I'm sorry, hang on. There we go, sorry. This palette was so pretty. Reds are kind of difficult, and this was just so well done, and they weren't patchy, and they just did what you wanted them to do. So, love this one. Packaging's a little sketch. I don't want to show off all the packaging and don't want to disturb anybody that might not like that. What do we have here? I'm trying to look for my more, oh, no, this one was my new one. I was trying to find my first chocolate palette. I think it might be up there. If y'all just give me a second, don't get upset with me. We're just having fun here. Just give me a second. I'm trying to look for, before I move on back to the Too Faced, I'll show you one of my most confusing palettes. Because is it really good? Yes. But was it outlandishly expensive? Yes. I still don't know how I feel about it. I just can't understand how palettes can be this expensive. I don't know if y'all remember this one, but I wanted it because I was just so curious. I get curious because why is a palette, I don't even know. This was closer to $200. Ridiculous. But that being said, it's really pretty, but no. Because I know that some of y'all think about it, and I never want y'all to be like, wow, that really would be different. No, it's not. Stick to the ColourPop palette compared to that one. Let's see. Okay, back to the Too Faced. Let me see if I have that original chocolate bar. No, that's a brand new one. I feel like I had it. This one? Yep, this is my original. And you know what? Listen. That's way too much. Yes, but also some people collect stamps. I collect this. So I remember, if y'all can help me remember what year this was, I remember I used to see it all over YouTube. And I never understood why it was so good, because I had it and I would use it, but I didn't love it the way that everybody else loved it. But now I know why. It just wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. I'm gonna try to read a couple comments now. So most of these I don't use anymore because they are expired. But I didn't put them here for y'all to be upset with them. And this is a lot of time this is most of the time exactly why I don't show things, because I don't want y'all to feel upset or triggered. So we're just kind of having fun, and we're going to think of this as walking down memory lane. Okay, 2015 or 2016. That's what I thought. I never could get into it. And I tried. What's this? Oh, I did like that. Let's look at some more stuff. You know what? I actually have more like individuals in my drawers, but I think we would save that for another day. But let's keep looking here. I'm trying to think of my more special ones. Spring 2014. Jessica, oh my gosh. Wow. What is even happening? Yeah, I didn't understand, and everybody on YouTube just raved about it. And I said, I cannot get this to work for me. But I just assumed it was where I was in my makeup journey, which it probably was. That's actually, I've used a newer version since, and it's still just, I would prefer ColourPop over that one. So sometimes these formulas, they just need a little update, and I feel like that's what that needs. What else do we have? Love those. Well, my City Color ones, but those aren't vintage. I have to get out my other one. If y'all are enjoying this, let me know. We can do some more. I'll get out my other things. I feel like I still have the original Subculture somewhere. The Jaclyn Hill Morphe. No, so here's the thing. I'm trying to flip it around. Here I am. If I think of any more, we'll come back to it. But for right now, here's the thing. I think I've used a few Morphe palettes. But if y'all have been with me a while, y'all notice I never really did use Morphe. It didn't speak to me. I could never find anything that just made my makeup heart sing from them. So, favorite palette for beginners. You know, I'm gonna say the ColourPop, one of the neutrals, but honestly that Going Coconuts palette, because it's not huge. So it's the ColourPop Going Coconuts palette, and it won't overwhelm you. I feel like a lot of times when we are a beginner, this used to happen to me, I would go for palettes like the big huge ColourPop one, and I would just get overwhelmed. So stick with ones that are, let me grab it. Stick with palettes that are about, what's this? Oh, this was cute, the Lizzie McGuire. About this size or smaller. This, oh, I love this palette so much. Let me see. Trying to find the 4-pan or this size. Yes, this size. This size is really, really good. So again, that was the ColourPop Going Coconuts. This is the Elsa and Anna collection, the Frozen. Yeah, so let me see if I have it. I think I have it here. I sometimes forget that y'all might not know that there's like a body connected to the rest of me. And thank you all for being so kind and supportive. I do this every day, but it's still a little overwhelming. And I get a little anxious. So thank you for being sweet. I really appreciate y'all. I'm trying to find y'all the palette. The Going Coconuts palette. Yes, there are more palettes in here. Some people collect coins. all around. But this is just such a good palette for beginners because you have your mattes, you have your shimmers, and then you have like a satiny shade. I really think that y'all would like this. This would be such a good palette for beginners. I'm happy to be live. Y'all are so wonderful. I would say, honestly, when I used to travel and I didn't want to overwhelm myself, I would take this palette. We can come over here. Come here. Let's go over here. I'm going to scoot in closer just a second. Hang on. Actually, let me grab my water. I'm nervous. Hang on, I'm not leaving now. I'm just getting my water. Oh, there's more palettes over there. Listen, not judging me. At least it's all contained to one room. Okay, so, oh wait, these were really, really, really good palettes, and I really recommend them. So these are from Dose of Colors. These were so good. Well, they still are good, but they were pretty ahead of their time. But there's a bunch of them. This is the Baked Browns palette. And then they came out with the Baked Browns too. All different kinds, but this one was actually my favorite. It's called the Pretty Cool palette. So again, these are from Dose of Colors, and I'm pretty sure that these are still around. And can anybody tell me if ColourPop still makes their palettes like this? It would be better if they were in paper now because these are plastic. Also, that's one of the reasons I do think about keeping things, because what am I going to do? Throw this in a landfill? I might as well keep it. Actually, my Going Coconuts isn't expired, so I'm probably going to leave that out. It's not a bad idea, Rose. Yeah, I'm actually going to leave that out. We should do a look with that. Let's see. I'm just trying to read. I read one about them being expired. Yes. But you just kind of keep them. I will say shelf life on powders can be a lot longer, especially if you spray some alcohol each time that you use them, just to kind of keep them disinfected. And also, I know I have a lot, but I've been doing this for a very long time. I've been collecting. I will say a lot of this I still bought. I bought a lot of it, but it's my life. I love it. This was one of my favorite palettes of all time. I don't know if it's still around, but it makes me sad if it's not. This one was from Lorac. Who remembers Lorac? What was your favorite Lorac product? Because this was probably mine. This and their blue lip gloss. I loved it. This was the Luxe Diamond palette. I'm going to hold it up for y'all. Who remembers this? I know. Honestly, Lorac just warms my heart. It reminds me of sitting down and really trying to figure out makeup. And this was a long time ago. I don't even know how long ago this was. This almost makes me a little emotional in a good way because it's just so many memories and so much excitement. I love makeup. Lorac did. I know. Lorac really was like, they walked so everybody else could run. They were so OG. They were the like original. I love them. That I will never get rid of because I can just see. I know a lot of you, here you go. When I look at these things that I still keep, I just see, I see where I was in my life at that time, and it's really beautiful to me. I see like when I would use black eyeshadow here, when I would use this, and look at that big dent that's in it, and that was me trying to figure out how to use black eyeshadow. So it's just interesting. What else do we have in here? These aren't as old as some of the ones up there. Just a second, guys. I'm gonna hop back over there, y'all. Don't feel like I'm leaving y'all or ignoring y'all. I'm just getting us some more fun stuff. The Norvina palette was really pretty. I don't believe this is the original one that I got. It might be. No, it is. No. This is, because I can tell by the way it's worn here. See that? Yeah, this is the original Norvina palette that launched. This I would have gotten in PR, and to get PR at this time was like, it was like insane to be on the ABH PR. Yes, I have the Kylie. Girl, hold on, I'll show you. I have it. I was literally about to grab it. It's right here. I loved this one. I think that later on, the inside of Kylie, they had some really good ideas, and they really thought out these formulas. Because this was actually one of my favorite palettes. Of course, it's limited edition, so I don't even mind bother getting it out. But this one was really thought out, and when it launched, I was saying that a lot. I really, really, really love it. Let's see. Oh, this is probably my least favorite Pat McGrath palette. That being said, there are quite a... No, this one isn't it. This is the blush one, which I never even used. These didn't speak to me. That was expensive. Hold on. I'm going to show you the one that I don't love. No, it's in the next drawer. This one just didn't do it for me. Was it this one? No, it's the other one. This one I kind of liked. To tell you the truth, I always feel like the holiday palettes don't perform the same as the motherships as these. They don't perform the same. Yeah. I don't know if y'all think that. I'm just trying to, I'm going to come back in, so if you have a question, I'm literally about to move back over there, and we'll chat for just a little bit longer. This is so much fun. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I literally feel like I'm in here with my friends. Oh, this one is so cute. I'm going to show you another brand that I think is so sad that we don't see it anymore, but before we move on, the Hocus Pocus palette. We love this. This is number 2. I have number 1, but it's in the airtight one. I feel like these greens were really popular over the past 3 years. I'm coming back just a second. Oh, did any of y'all ever use these? The Mario ones, but like this? Let's see. I'm trying to see. I did, but I don't remember liking it as much as the other formulas. I mean the matte and the extreme metallic one. Okay. Oh, and if you ever wanted to get one of these from Pat McGrath, these are actually the same formula as the motherships, so these are fantastic. Any of these, just as long as it's in these bigger pans. Maybe it's the way they're baked in there. What's in here? We're going to save all the bronzers and the individual stuff. This is the palette I was looking for that I didn't like, right in front of my face. This one, I didn't like it. I didn't like it as much. And you can see that they're just kind of, the formula is sitting up so high in the pan, and it's so puffy, and it's very chunky, but not in a fun chunky glitter way. This one just didn't speak to me the same. Okay. Now let me put this back. I'm gonna put my candle back. I've made a mockery over here. Whew. That goes there. What we'll do is I'll get together some of my oldest palettes and we'll go through them. Scoot over to you sideways. I'm coming. Okay, let's chat for a little bit longer. Actually, after this, I'm gonna film some things. Some really fun things. I'm very excited. I left this out. I really want to use this again. Ooh, look what I did get. I'm excited to use it, but I'm not going to use it the way that we would normally use micellar water. I still feel like there's too much tugging. I'm a cleansing balm girly, but I think that this would be an interesting situation for cleaning up cut creases, cleaning up around here, because it's a jelly and it's not going to run away. So we'll see. Again, this is from Garnier, and it's their new jelly micellar water. I have so many tips on hot and humid makeup. If you'll just scroll reels, that's basically all I've been doing this summer. It's hot. So hot. Okay. If Sheila could talk for She has seen so many Halloweens. She's sick of me. Sick of me. Okay, if y'all want to see my desk, we'll do that another day. I think we should do in sections because I think I want to take you through the drawers over there. I think this will be a fun thing to do on live. In fact, what I'll do is the next time we do it, I'll have somebody come in and help me so we don't miss all of your questions. I was a little ill prepared, so please forgive me. But I still think we had a lot of fun. Aw, y'all are so sweet. I love y'all so much. If y'all, why am I itching my nose? If y'all like, why? You want to see why?
Oh, it's a baby. Oh, he's a baby. Oh, he's a luscious man.
Oh, no, 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 no. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. No. 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 Mommy has her element stuff on. No. No. Oh my God. So yeah, if you're ever wondering, hey Rose, why do you keep picking your nose? I'll tell you why. Because I have my face in this little thing all day long. Just like that. No more kisses. I don't need your kisses. I don't want your kisses. I don't need them. And if you're wondering, he was absolutely feral. He came with one blind eye, and I think his sinuses, the vet, of course, the vet, Lord have mercy, I've had him almost 3 years. He's the vet's favorite patient. There's nothing wrong with him, but disables him. He has a perfect life. He's happily healthy, but the snorting and how that's because his little sinuses were crushed. I think a dog bit him. We don't really know what happened to him. Please stop. I don't want you to lick my stuff. Kiss us, Jean. He absolutely will. I live in Houston, yes. We actually just did a meet and greet. It was so much fun. It's Jean with a G. And he actually wandered up to my house. So I used to live out in the country. I moved about 1.5 years ago. Oh God, my baby. My baby. And he wandered up and it took me about 3 months, but I tamed him. And then I went and I took him to the vet. And now he's my baby. He's that's a mess. Jean, these people aren't here to watch you groom me. Jean, I don't need it. I live closer to the coast. This is why I don't deal with it, because this is all he wants to do. He's obsessed with me, by the way, like just endlessly obsessed. He is the biggest licker. He will kiss you and hug you forever. Stop. These people they came here for makeup. Watch the follower count. I mean, not followers, so sorry. The view count go up. Watching a big orange cat give kisses. It's like a kissing booth. He would absolutely love all of you so much. Yesterday we went outside and he goes on his leash and he was just sitting in the front yard with me because Ben was dealing with something in the front garden, and he just sits on his little leash like a doggy. I'm so glad y'all love Jean as much as I do. Honestly, that just warms my heart because he's just a little angel on earth, and he had such a rough start. So he deserves all of the love, especially from all of us. Okay, I will. Well, I'll take more videos of him. I've been posting him more on Threads. Jean, please. Jean, please. One of my favorite things about him is when he sits. Can you get down? Or when you're holding him. I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to put him down. And his little toes. See his little toes? How they separate? Oh, big old boy. Sorry for the loving animal voice. Gets pretty crazy around here. He's such a good boy. I do have another kitty, but he is so, his name's Judah, and he's just like, you again? That's literally, if he could talk and he would look at us, he would be like, you again? That's Judah. See, here we go. Oh, I'm so glad y'all love him. Doug Bag is my good boy. He needs his little hair fixed. In fact, that's what I was about to do when we get done here. He was going to get a bath. No, I don't have any children. Oh my goodness. Yes, I'll save it. I was going to post again tonight too, so I'll save this. I think it was fun. I think that's going to be it for today because I do need to go film something exciting. I'm so excited. Also, I wanted to film with some L'Oreal stuff I just got. They just sent it over, so we'll see. I love y'all so much. Thanks for doing this. Again, I will get better at this, and we'll do this, and we'll keep going through the collection because it is fascinating. I like memory lane, and I like doing memory lane with friends because we all like makeup, and we've all been doing this for a while, and we remember those kind of those monumental points in our makeup life. We're like, wow, this is the palette that I learned this with, or this is the lipstick that I learned this with. So I think that'll be really, really fun. I love y'all so much. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm going to figure out how to save this, and I will see y'all tonight in the post that I post. I love y'all.